Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Should be an interesting one today, not least because it's Friday the 13th. Yep. That bro in the sunglasses has been hanging around with me for ages, obviously waiting to be interviewed, wants to be on the channel. Guy over here protesting against pollution, plastics pollution. Keep calm and carry on ignoring plastic pollution. Okay. Now on this side, as you can see, this is coming from the bridge toward Parliament Square. It's pretty hectic. When I came out, I was tempted to go that way and kind of work my way back like usually, but wow, it's absolutely jammed. So I thought to myself, let's get my backside ASAP to Horse Guards. I mean, that's the reason we're here, folks, is it not? Fundamentally. And also, of course, I'm secretly excited that the lifeguards are back this morning, which possibly means that a couple of very famous faces, including our growling guard, might make a return. I think they're going to have a pretty decent team on this weekend because it is the King's unofficial, actually that's not true, it's the official birthday, even though it isn't the King's birthday. That makes it the official King's birthday, not the King's actual birthday. Parade, in other words, the actual trooping the colour tomorrow. Oh yeah, folks. Now, it might not actually look like it, thankfully, there's a bit of cloud cover, but it's a good solid 25 degrees. How's he about that? Oh yeah. Predicted to hit 28 today, and there's a good chance, moderate chance, we might actually end up with the hottest day of the year this weekend. I mean, I honestly hope it's not tomorrow, for the sake of the household division having to wear their bearskins, especially the Coldstream guards who are celebrating, I believe it's their 375th anniversary. If I'm wrong and it's 345th, my apologies, but I'm reasonably sure it's their 375th anniversary. Hence this year, it's, unless I was reading the wrong article, the Coldstream guards who are trooping their colours. Now, numbers this morning are kind of reasonable. We've got Dancing Mum here. I say reasonable, I mean, what does that even mean these days? And to be fair, guys, it's not even really about how many people are out and about. It's more about how many people are out and about at Horse Guards and whether they're behaving themselves. Yes. Now, I mean, it's not going to take us very long to find out. On the way in, it was very busy this morning. And it seemed that everybody was jumping off and rushing to head to the Jubilee line. So, unless there's something going on, I don't know, Canary Wharf, Excel, it's like a show or something, exhibition maybe. That's usually the reason everybody piles off and runs over toward the Jubilee line to head toward Canary Wharf, East London City Airport and Excel, which is probably the largest kind of concert venue, exhibition space in East London. In fact, I think it's the only major space like that in East London. Pretty chill Downing Street today. At least you're standing around. They haven't got anybody to potentially arrest. I wonder if a lot of people thought when they saw the forecast, it's too hot, I'm not going out. That said, we're a teeny weeny, only a little bit, earlier than usual today. When I say teeny weeny, I mean like 10 minutes. So we'll get there, and there'll still be probably 10 minutes, give or take, until they actually swap over the two lifeguards that are already in the boxes. You can always tell it's a little bit warmer when they give the security guys outside the government offices an umbrella. And it would have been better to give them a white one, to be fair. Just to bounce the heat, he's going to need something white and reflective. Speaking of which, yours truly is well lubed up, guys. SPF 50 all the way. Oh yeah. That guy looked like a Mexican cop undercover in London. Maybe I made a bad comment about somebody in a video and they sent him over here, undercover hitman, to get rid of me. Oops. Oh well, I mean, if he's good at his job, I won't feel it, so probably better not to worry. At least all the barriering and additional furniture that we've got kind of just aimlessly laying around will be vanishing in the next week or two. Sadly though, reasonably soon, so will the flags. To be honest actually, if they did leave them up through the entire summer, through to the autumn, they'd need to replace them fairly often. Discoloration, massive amount of sunlight, as well as the heat and terrible weather along here would destroy them pretty fast. Now today, if we get a bunch of spammers standing in a line like the little midgets, yours truly is going to stand right in front of them. Here we are. Oh, we've got somebody lugging a very heavy piece of pro kit. Actually, she's just waiting at the gate. I think maybe there was a film crew making a documentary. Perhaps they're making a documentary about a guy that's making a documentary. Who knows? But now she's actually stationed it facing the wall. Possibly an architecture or geographic channel. Look, she's actually filming the wall. I mean, to be fair, she's probably reviewing the footage that she already took. As you can see, guys, over at the gate, that's who it is, yeah? And that's why she's there. Now, if we see anybody wearing an overcoat or a bobble hat today, I would genuinely, 100% hand on heart, be thoroughly shocked. This trooper, who made a name for himself pretty much instantly when he scared the life out of those two Spanish girls with a massive shout, he, like the horse, is looking a little bit overheated, very red-faced. It's a very, 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 very warm day, guys, and it's early. I don't even want to think about what we're going to encounter by 1 o'clock. I think we'll probably hit 30-ish here. I actually wish that I'd put on shorts, to be fair. Instead I've got trousers. Okay, police horses. Wow, police horses are heading back early. Look at this. Yeah. Oh, we got a wave. What a nice guy. What a fantastic chap. Much appreciated. Thank you for the wave. Now, horse-wise, I've got that kind of issue, guys, where, you know, it doesn't matter how much you kind of wash your hands after you've applied a lot of suntan lotion, your hands still feel a little bit, quite say sticky, but moderately oily. In other words, it's really hard to wash off. That's a suntan lotion feeling. So I'm not going to be digging out the other phone during today's video. That and the fact there are just too many people. But thank goodness I'm wearing a proper summer hat. I'm hoping this dude is not here to protest. Based on what happened overnight, folks, the situation in the Middle East, Iran, Israel in particular, is not looking at all healthy, is it? The reason that's a problem here, it's okay, it's fine, don't worry. Lady, bless her, and full robes, almost walked in. Got some family going in the background. Point about the situation in the Middle East is going to be an issue here because those frustrations, those concerns, those angry voices are going to want to be heard, and they're going to protest here. We've heard it and seen it many times, and I already noticed yesterday massively increased parliamentary and diplomatic protection security outside the Iranian embassy, which is very close to my house, so obviously I'm like, hold on, what's going on here? Now, will it be the case that this trooper managed to finish his shift without scaring the life out of anyone? It's kind of looking that way, unless she gets too close. The little camera crew just set up in the yard. I'm thinking they're capturing stock footage for an agency. Actually, they've got two professionals. One's recording still images. The other one's a videographer. Notice the gimbal. It's got a Ronin gimbal with Pro DSLR on it. So they're doing stills and video, probably for a TV production company. Kind of looks like somebody's glued her dress to the wall. I mean, how long is she going to stand there? Oh, here we go, finally. Refillable water bottles, smart. Although there aren't actually that many places to refill them, to be fair. Oh, at the other end, Trooper just charged the horse out of the box into the tourists. Specifically the chunky guy who's walking off down the road looking back over his shoulder in the navy t-shirt. He didn't shout, but he was just straight out into the either a small group or that guy in particular. Maybe he went to reach out to touch the horse or grab the reins like a cheeky scoundrel, and the trooper reacted really fast. Better to just charge the horse at somebody that presumptuous than wasting your voice, especially in this heat. One thing we should be getting, bear in mind guys, it's not even noon yet and it's flipping baking, is a lot of sweaty, like slapped English faces. What I mean by that, I mean like mine, flustered, like massively red face and uncomfortable looking. Not like Slick here on the left, who's happy in 55 degrees, in fact. He's like, bring it on, y'all. Oh, another salute. And a little stomp of his foot. Trooper's like, are you taking the mix, son? Come on, give him an oi. Oi. That seems to be the favoured guard greeting among all of you. Looking at the comments on the compilation videos. Of course, he's got the cutest little star, haven't you? Look at the camera, beautiful, please. Very, very sleepy horse. This is one I don't recognise, folks. I'm not actually going to lie. Looking down the hoof, it's definitely not a new horse because the hoof's a mess. Oh, look, he's doing his best cow impression with his ears. Look, he's like moo. Or is he trying to tell me to move? Move back. Unless I'm not really focusing, I don't think we really see the horses twitching their ears apart that far, do we? They're normally like forward or back. This one's definitely trying to look like a cow. Right, is this the point at which the MOD tell everybody to shift? Uh-oh. Whoa. She's got more tattoos than me. Well, that's probably because I haven't got any, but... Careful, bro. Surprising thing we haven't had yet is there's TikTok comedians coming over here and saying to the guard, "Daddy, is that you?" Okay. They do it everywhere else. I can't understand what she's trying to get that she hasn't already gotten. Now, I would kind of walk back. Actually, I will walk back a teeny bit to get behind the line, but we've got just to my left a massive amount of luggage, complete with its owners, but they've got 5 suitcases. Imagine having to drag all that around before you can check in. Way too hot to be putting luggage. Don't forget, a lot of the tube stations as well have no step-free access. In other words, you really need to do your research to travel around the centre, especially if you're in a wheelchair or you've got a number of small children and/or luggage. Yeah, the majority of tube stations, folks, you're still only having to go up and down the stairs manually. Westminster near here is a good exception. There's a lift, but I think only about 15-20% tops of tube stations have step-free access to the street. Oh, look, it's an adult with a child's toy. He looks like a super punk. Actually, wait, he's a super punk. Something on his t-shirt. I think, to be fair... Oh, that was quick. They're not even telling everyone to get behind the bollards yet. Here we go. That's it. Anyone missed their chance? I didn't realise it was actually just about to happen. 2 horses just magically appeared in the yard. They're talking, they're like, is he going to film us? Quite chill this morning. Solid, very, very, very solid numbers along the front here. Actually, very solid numbers along the front. Now, bearing in mind it's Friday, what does Friday mean? It means our typical, much admired, that's the right word, admired, resented, take your pick, Belarusian and Chinese tour groups should be turning up in the next 20 minutes. I mean, that's been the case for the last 3 Fridays in a row. I already feel I'm going to need to take on a lot of water today. Lucky I've got the bottle within drinking distance. I also bought a spare bottle as well, folks. Yep, the troopers, I guarantee they cannot, absolutely cannot wait to get in particular the helmet off. Now thankfully the sunshine isn't super bright here right now, otherwise it would be highly likely the horses would get watered. I mean, they still might. I don't think they will. We're not kind of crazy yet. Horse at the other end, we didn't see it, but we can see in the yard now, was Zorba. Again, I don't know which one we had in front of us a moment ago, but that was Zorba. This troop has also been in the compilation video recently. In fact, more than once, to be fair. It's a difficult one though. I can't see at this point who the other one is at the other end in the box. He's shy. Look. So I'm not going to actually consider moving from here to the other end until one, I've had a quick peek at who it is, and also we see how many people are going to come out of the gate at this end. Okay, dismount's done. Clanky McClank. I like my timing today actually, guys, because I was hoping to call it a wrap around 1ish, give or take. Why? Because after travelling yesterday, I'll be spending the rest of today after this video laying in the park. Oh yeah, picnic. Well,
no, I just wanted to see them.
Tourists admiring our fine guards. To my left. I don't know if you heard that comment, but the lady said to her daughter, "That was perfect." American US tourist. Yeah, I mean it was. Okay, what are we going to see now, in fact? If Mr. and Mrs. Luggage Bro get out of the way in a minute, we can move, but for the moment we'll stay where we are. Actually, to be fair, one good indication of whether or not there's a chance of the horses getting watered will be if the doors to the back of the box are left open. I don't think they will be instinctively, but we know when it gets really crazy hot here, they often are. I'm actually going to move in a second, folks, just because these people with the luggage are taking up a huge amount of room, and it's actually incredibly rude if I'm honest. They spread it like right out between 3 bollards. Okay, so here come our first Chinese visitors. Yikes, there's people already. This lady's in the box, blonde in front of me. Oh, here we are. Look, hello, maybe be aware that there are 2 Indian ladies behind you. No? That were there first. Now, like magic, it's almost as though they heard me and took their luggage away. Okay, we're now at a bollard, which is good because it means I can't be pushed. Okay, let's see how many people are going to make the classic Friday mistake, folks, of just wandering over into the box. Hope she's got like a random minion guy behind her. Let's see that her friends like move a little bit. Bro, hello. So this guy's got a random a Chinese girl behind him, and she's got a random Indian guy behind her. So everyone's got a random person they didn't know in their video or picture. The ones we tend to see standing in the spot for a little longer are typically making a selfie video, not taking pictures. Hence, bro. Thank you. It's okay. Here we go, look, straight in the box. Let's hope the trooper tells him to get lost. For some reason, I think he might not. Maybe it's a little bit too... Actually, without seeing which corporal of horse it is, it's hard to know, but maybe it's a little bit too... I don't know. Clear. Because look, this Joan, straight in the box. Well. Are we back to that, folks? I really hope not. That also looks like... Okay. Alright, we're not back to that. Good. God, that would be super. You can imagine after, like, what, a month of about 98.5% solid enforcement, if we were back to ignoring cheeky, disrespectful, stupid tourists who enter the box often intentionally. That would be so annoying. I'm still looking. Still can't see the guard. He's pulled the horse right back into the box, which means also a little point in being at that end until he comes out with the horse. I'm not sure why actually he would have pulled the horse so far back, because it isn't. Yeah, it's really warm, but it's not super bright and sunny right now. I think he might only be going for the 2 feet over the line, or those that get too close to the horse. Interesting, the police officer at the back of the box. Possibly they are going to leave the doors open. I like this spot, guys, because we can actually see where people's feet are plonked. Cozy on the left. She's in the box. Sunglasses girl. Completely, with both feet actually. Everybody is emerging slowly, very slowly from the gate. Bear in mind, because we started roughly 15 minutes before we usually do, it's going to seem like it's going to take a little bit longer. In other words, it'll probably be at the 35 to 40 minute point in this video that the usual palace swarm, assuming everything was normal this morning with the changeover, will arrive. Troopers already quite red-faced, folks. Yeah, going to be struggling, all of them, today for an hour. And the funny thing is, we've got a good few weeks yet before we even get anywhere close to peak. Peak could be 40, but then again, they'll take the horses off straight away if we hit that. In fact, even 35, they'll pull the troopers. Amazing how many people are still walking around with, like, flat whites and other coffees. Oh, wouldn't it be great if all one were in the box now and Tango Man came back for a reunion? He's very patient and enthusiastic, look. Can't wait to get his picture. Dale. Which language is that, folks? Which language is Dale a word? Oh, I think the officer's going to arrest these two for being too tall. Yeah, if you're over 6'5" in London, you get arrested and fined, folks, for damage to doorways and arches in historic buildings. They're both super tall, actually, especially the older gent. I think he's from Mississippi. His name is Rab. Isn't that a classic Mississippian name? Actually, wait, they're German. Whoa. Okay, so his name definitely is not Rab. His name is Fritz, and he's wearing a Rab t-shirt. I mean, it's a bit chaotic here right now. I don't think anybody really knows where they're going or what they're waiting for, including Blondie. Oh, see, this is where you need to get your picture quick. Another one, look, straight through the box. She, the lady with the black bag over her shoulder, is gate crashing Blondie's picture. Awkward look. You see the frustration. That Blondie, move it. Now look, see this smart girl in the pink. She's like, there's the line. Somebody telling her to get closer to the horse with her picture. Oh, purple hair. Oh, awkward again, look. She was already waiting. Yeah, this Blondie's absolute super arrogant, in fact. Let's hope she steps in the box and the guy screams in her face. That's twice now. People have had her standing in front of them. This lady politely said, I was already standing here. She's just like, and what are you going to do about it? The arrogance, of some people, it's incredible. And I can tell she's going to come back again in a minute. Days like this that we all wish Ormond was on duty, don't we, folks? Oh yeah, here we are, straight in the box. Oh, that's right. Saying about we don't actually need Ormond, we just need a horse that's able to respond quickly to people potentially getting nipped, i.e. her. The response was quite funny. Okay, this is her friend. Is she going to make the same mistake? No. Why? Because she's smart.
Right, come on, follow me, Jack.
Pretty sure they're Peruvian. Who's next? That's always smart. Always hold your kid closest to the horse's mouth. Look, we've got a double sacrifice. Two parents both offering their kid at once. Which one is the horse going to choose? Two police horses coming through. But I'm more interested in this the sacrificial choice. Come on, horse, you make your mind up. Because I can't decide. Help me, John. She's like, take mine, take mine. It's actually really unusual, in fact, for two people to come up at the same time and have their kids on the horse side. Oh, this dude just turned up and said, "Hi, horse." Hi, horse. And the sun shines out now. Other trooper still hasn't emerged from the box. However, his horse at the other end is bigger. It's a lovely man bag, actually, in fact, guys. I think I could carry like some wet wipes and things around with me to keep myself pristine in these sweaty days. I need one of those. Who's next? You can sense the little consistent but gentle flood arriving through the gate is picking up already. Oh, seriously? Oh god, here we go. What on earth? From the US. Meanwhile, more modest lady on the left here. What the flip? Look, he's got an actual jacket on. How is it possible? One of you will spot a bobble hat, guys. If you do, drop it in the comments. I'm looking for one at the specific time it happens. Every single time, no matter how hot it is, there's always one person wearing a woolly hat. And the only reason that interests me is that I would love to be able to do it, as I've said before, but forget it. I ended up in an ambulance with heat exhaustion. Even the school groups are on the ground in the yard, they're sitting. It's too hot. I'm hoping to go to the other end in a minute, at least for a peek, so we know who is in the other box. Family members about to head out of the stable area, and there's not, for the moment, a single tourist with the horse. But that's about to change. See? Ta-da!
Okay.
Now the shocking thing about that is not how tightly the ponytail is pulled, also known as a facelift, without actually paying for one. Actually, you know what? Let's not even go there about the outfit. Brazil would be my guess. Yeah, looking at the group. Who's next? Damn, every other bro coming through the yard has got the same sunglasses as me. I don't feel so special anymore. Where are all the Friday tourists? Did they decide to themselves that it's too hot and they're not coming out today? What do we think? The horse says, "Oh, maybe going to sneeze on the officer." I was actually thinking for a second, is it Radon? I can't see, guys. The hoof number's not clear enough. Just the face looks super similar. Uh-oh, who's this bro? He saw the camera, eyes straight over to the camera. Body language is way off. Yeah, bro, thanks. Very curious body language now. The officers that were at the front gate a minute ago are no longer at the front gate. It's always the ones that look directly into the camera. Either he just got back from the desert island he's been on in the last 7 years, or something else is up. Body language is massively off now. Let's see. He's so still, it actually looks like somebody took a cardboard cutout and leant it against the wall, no? Only thing that's moving are his eyelids blinking. Otherwise it doesn't look like a real person. Actually, hold on a second. Is it not Amazon Prime's reboot of Robinson Crusoe? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, how long is he going to stay there, I wonder? She's in the box on the left. Wish I had Mr. Crusoe's endurance of the sun directly on my skin, I tell you. Something going on in the yard as well, a bit of a argy-bargy between the officer and a tourist. See the guy in the white t-shirt? They're behind the horse now, but... I'm thinking that bro is tripping. And he's standing there thinking, oh my god, I've never been this close to a giraffe in my whole life. What do we think? Thing is, it also means that none of the tourists of which there are a good number, are able to get themselves a picture on this side with the horse.
You guys there? This is.
Oh, at least she said sorry. I mean, she came over way too quick. And look, and a second little effort. If it's not Radon, I'm going to be proper surprised. I'll try and confirm which one it is a bit later, guys. I'd rather not announce it before I know, but I'm not taking the phone out at this moment for the reasons I mentioned before. Thing is, it's now getting proper packed. Look. And yet he's still there, in that exact spot. Yeah, there's no coffee in the cup. This officer's coming out the gate though, he's noticed him. Let's see. Oh man, I need to go in front. What the flip, it is absolutely packed now. There's about 50 people in front of the box. Bro keeps looking directly at the camera, you're seeing it? Something's massively off, guys. I can't put my finger on it, but it is. Careful, you don't hit your head, careful. It's okay, I was waiting to bet your heels. There's a bit too many. Yeah, just one or two.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, that's interesting.
Thank you very much.
Robinson Crusoe just told a tourist to get out of the way. You see that? We didn't quite capture it clearly, but I heard it. He told him to move back. Officer's giving the heads up to his colleague now. They're both going to come out. Definitely something off here, 100%. So much so, I've got my finger on the quick release, just in case. She's in the box. Horse is about to bite the hat. Accent, strange one. I think he's British. But he's definitely off his nut, I tell you that. Very curious, guys. What the hell tells some people to get out of the way and move back and then often take pictures of the others? Unless he needs a free phone. It's got to be Radon, surely, though. The nippiness. Actually, you know what? Let me quickly, very quickly, drag out the other phone. Other officers wandering out to have a look. There are a couple of people that are directly in front of Bro with their camera arguably a little bit too close. I mean, you know, it is what it is. He's in a public place, so it's his own fault. But that's why he's massively staring at a couple of people that are filming to my right. 1 second. Oh, very appropriate number on the hoof of this horse, but I'm pretty sure it's not Radon. Well, according to the list, this one is Olympus. Folks, so we've got Olympus the horse standing next to Zeus. I'll come back. Let's have a quick look at the other end. He's kind of doing us a favour in the sense that most of the tourists are staying way back, even though he's an absolute Fruit Loop and a half. We'll go back in a minute. If he's still hanging about, I will head back. Who have we got at this end? Tashman. I was wondering actually if it's the trooper whose father we spoke to. Can't tell actually, it's quite difficult because there's several lifeguards that look very similar. Several mustachioed lifeguards. And the Robinson Crusoe guy is gone. He's left. He was there against the wall. Unless he's gotten in with the tourists or something's happened. Look. He's not there anymore. He's not actually at the wall. So I wander off, and he's wandered off. Let me see if you can look behind me. One never knows. I'll go back to that in a few minutes. We've been there quite a while anyway. Super curious. So Olympus, I mean, I'm not sure we've ever seen that horse before. I definitely haven't ever posted an Olympus picture as horse of the day. In fact, I'll get a picture of Olympus for horse of the day. Okay, she's in the box. But the ever observant tour guide with magic legs. Ta-da. Told her to get back. Yes. He's like, get out of the box. Oh, first one of the year. Look at this. And that is one thirsty horse, is it not? I didn't actually spot. Oh, she keeps getting in the box while the troopers trying to order Horsey. Horsey's super, super, super thirsty. He's like, thanks. Bit of a wet rub down. I actually like the aspect that we've got here because we're not in the trooper's face. It's going to go to the other end now. Water the other horse. Ta-da! So 2 horses, guys, getting watered. How's about that? On, wait for it, this is the key thing, a day then it's not even close to 30 degrees. Okay, crazy, no? I stood back, I waited here at the bollards so you could see what it's like in terms of the people that choose to follow the soldier around. I find that super uncomfortable. If it happens when we're standing somewhere in front of the camera, I think it's fair game. But to follow it around, I don't really think it's fair game. Anyway, let's clear up this end again so we can come back now. You see them like all run forward. It's funny. Okay, this trooper with his freshly watered horse seems very, very, very much unaffected by the heat. His face is not red at all, unlike his colleague at the other end. Got a giant tour group here. That was so funny though, guys. And the funny thing is, that's not even close to it being as bad as it gets. Like the usual suspects, spammers, like the little midgets, are not even here today, none of them, yet. Otherwise, they would be running. Like, running. Okay. Now, I have no idea where Robinson Crusoe went, but I am pretty sure he's still hanging around somewhere. Oh, look at that hat. Damn, that's a super wide brim. All of a sudden, it looked like somebody switched the lights off, guys, no? The sun completely... I don't even know where it went. I guess it went behind a cloud. Completely gone. Completely masked. So from full-on brightness to, well, zero brightness. Actually, I must remember to get that Olympus picture as well, guys, because if it's a new one, the first time we got a brand new horse until the new A's start appearing as our picture of the day. He's got a big group today, very busy, the tour guide. Who's next? Now, surprisingly, considering how many people have been told, and the horses had to try and bite at the other end, not one person's been massively shouted at yet today. There you go. Right, back to the other end, 1 second. The reason I'm coming back here, before I forget, is that Olympus picture. Where's Crusoe?
And after this, we go to 10 Downing Street and then Parliament Square.
Oh man, he's still here. He's in the crowd now, look. There he is. Oh, sorry, no, go ahead, after you. Okay, I'm not going to stand right next to Crusoe, guys. But I do want to get that Olympus picture.
Let's get to the other side.
There's not a lot of space there to squeeze in. It's pretty tight today. Here we go. I've already got the hoof number, so it's going to be easy to match it. It's annoying though, because when I was at this end earlier, it was bright, and the horse is not even looking at the camera. Oops. The horse is actually looking away from the camera at this point. Guys, it's not going to happen. Nope, it's going to have to wait. Okay, the Crusoe bro. He's vanished. He was right there on my right. He's gone. Okay, I mean, I guess that's a positive. Is it me, or does the horse generally look kind of like, I don't know, what, tired or unhappy, or both? I don't think I've ever said any of the horses here are not looking happy, but this one doesn't look happy today. Actually, Crusoe's at the other end now. We might go back there in a minute. All I want is that flipping picture of Olympus looking at the camera. Got it. Yep, got it. Done. I took one picture and it ended up being a really good one. Who's next? Another one edging into the box. Oh, trooper told her. Hell of a lot of police zooming by actually, going toward Downing Street. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's drag our whole entire family into the box. In fact, if he wants to talk to me, I'm going to call him Robinson Crusoe Bro. He looks like a proper Chad, like a surfer type. Now, the funny thing is, even though it's been constantly busy all morning, we haven't had even close to what we had on Monday or on Wednesday in terms of those massive, massive quantities of people descending. I wonder, actually, maybe a lot of people were at the palace this morning. And after 2 hours or so there in this weather, they're probably like, you know what, I'm going home. To be fair. Although, there's quite a lot turning up now. I think he's got a massive crowd on my left who are definitely at any moment going to stand right in front of the camera. Another lone police horse. It's becoming more common. I wonder if it's because those cuts that we were told about a couple of months ago to the Royal Parks Police have started to be implemented. It certainly looks like it now.
Actually, you can come in the middle.
I mean, she's telling the mum's telling the girl to get closer. The girl's like, no, because of the box. If she gets any closer, she's going to get shouted at. So she's actually in the right. Look at the crowding and pushing here. What on earth? Like that though, she just pushed her way through straight to the wall for a picture. Smart, no nonsense. Does it say Toron? Oh no, it says Toron on his t-shirt. It says Tucson, Arizona. Looked like Toron for a second. Okay, another one just told to get back, this lady, with her technicolored leggings. That's twice. Troopers, I think he's going to actually charge her in a second. Bro. even the police officer a little bit like, what the flip is going on here? The crowding's out of control again.
12:35.
There we go. Miss Cherry's just turned up. Cherry, cherry lady. Wait, what? Somebody just like, threw a crisp or some food or whatever. Officer just said no. This little disrespectful group here on the left. Just threw, I don't know, it looks like a piece of food or crisp or something at the horse. Very odd. Oh, why would you try and throw anything at the horse? Oh. Okay, something, one second, I don't know if it's a sports group shouting and kicking off down the road. Very odd vibe here today. Hear it guys, the clapping. A few people have got their hands over their heads clapping and singing and shouting. No idea what's going on. Now, at the other end, oh, flipping out, here we go. Bro.
Ahí está. Y aquí voy a sacar la foto. Ahí la tenemos.
See what happens if they come along here. The officers are watching them.
Ah, sí. Pero son más bien tratados que mucha gente.
There are too many people here, guys, right now.
Ellos son.
By far. And yeah, I'm one of them. I can't tell if it's a protest or a celebration. Very odd. Oh goodness me! Somebody's dressed up for a night out. Look.
You guys want to go in? If you go in, you go in the back.
Who is somebody's being shot at? Like move! Hear that down the road. Meanwhile, she got all dressed up. Look, ready for a nice picture. With her foot in the box, by the way. Oh goodness me! That's definitely outfit of the day, without a doubt. I'm not sure if somebody's having an epilepsy fit or something is going on along there. Guy's like, his arms all over the place, he's clapping, he's shouting. Uh-oh. Yeah, just walk straight in the box with the kid.
Out the line, I think. You've got to get out the line.
Even the kid just like, Mum, sort it out. You can hear it again, they're still like... chanting and whatever. I mean, I don't know what the hell is going on here today. This one, little Miss Amalfi Coast, is in the box as well. If the trooper told every single person he put a foot in the box to get back, he'd already have lost his voice. Proper odd vibe here today, guys. Another one, look. Right in the box. And this bro.
Yeah, really talk. He just stands there guarding the place. No, you can't walk past the line, you see the line.
Oops, what's that little green toy she's got up on the left? People bring the oddest toys here, in fact, for pictures.
Tem outro cavalo aqui. Tem outro cavalo lá na frente. Lá de fora. No, you can't get that across.
Honestly, guys, I'm not exaggerating. It's pretty out of control here right now. Like, I don't know what. Look, they can't even get out. Oh my word! I'm actually starting to dread what July could be like. We barely started this like this. One of the officers pretty much permanently at the front. Let me see if Captain Caveman is still at the other end, folks, or he's headed back to his shipwreck. Absolute madness. Nope, Captain Caveman is not here. He's made a swift exit. Pretty crowded this end as well, though, to be fair. They're not in the box, but I mean, they're not in the box yet. There we are. Is that a better way to phrase it?
Just trying to get, just stand to one side a bit. Yeah, that's it.
It's okay. US tourist.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. No worry. Who's next? It's much more chill at this end. People sitting on the bollards in front of the arch, out of energy, out of liquid, dehydrated. What's he doing? Now, I can't say authoritatively that was the first watering of 2025, but that's the first watering that I've filmed of 2025. If anyone's seen watering, post it anywhere else. Let me know in the comments, because I don't think it's happened yet. People are being let off with a foot over the line today, both ends. And to be fair, everybody, I think the guards are focusing on trying to maintain their composure and remain cool. I mean, physically, because it's very, very, very hot. You know it is when the tourists are arriving through the tunnel and pretty much collapsing in the yard. And trust me, you can see in the background there are plenty of people in the yard sitting. This lady in a straw hat are in the box. It's not really a straw hat. It's synthetic. This bro, look. I mean, at least the trooper only had to say it once. In the yard, the orderly is checking the temperature. Now, I can't tell you what it needs to hit for them to be taken off. Okay, that's interesting. He's taken the kit inside. Does that mean that it's conked out? Or that it's already hit? Let's remove the horse's temperature. Let's see. If it's the first watering, we're probably not a million miles from the first removal.
And then we'll walk through St. James Park, beautiful. On the other side of St. James Park, basically behind that is the actual.
This trooper is super chill. He just bring on 40. Not sweating, not red-faced. How? Oh, if this bro goes in the box again. Oh, folks, I've still got my metal, like a Stanley metal water bottle. I always fix it to my front on days like this. And if I touch it, I can just about keep my hand on it for a moment. It's absolutely boiling hot. So maybe it's far hotter than I realised. I mean, if the kind of, normal air temperature is 25 to 28, this sun trap, I think we're over 30 already. Brilliant. I mean, not for the horses, but for tourists. It's stupidity. The hotter it gets, the crazier it gets. Loving a little Union flag bucket hat. Brilliant. And also, I did mention it a while ago, but noticed, or forgot to mention and follow up, they have left the doors open to both of the boxes. That should tell you all you need to know about just how hot it is here today. And we're still only around half noon, I think. So it's about another 45 minutes until we'll hit the day's peak. Which I'd wager here in full sunshine will likely be 32, maybe 33. Should have had a look on the measuring device actually when we arrived to see what it was at already. They're not really making an effort. Are you alright? A bit too hot though, no? Flipping out. Yeah, even the tour guide's got himself an umbrella today. I can't say I blame him. That's definitely hard work in this weather. Not just keeping yourself hydrated, but obviously, you know, you're constantly on the move and constantly speaking whilst you're on the move to a lot of people who are not often paying attention. I think I will finish up, in all probability, at the other end. Let's see who turns up here in the next couple of minutes. Of the Audrey Hepburn-esque hat. Lovely. What the hell's that? Chinese background. Some kid's got a voice like a whistle. What is this bro doing? They're just pushing in. Dude, get out of the box. Like, why is he trying to talk to the trooper? Ah, okay, French Moroccan, and his mum on the right, sorry, on the left, told him. Yeah, Frenchies. Very curious. He wanted to ask the trooper a question. I wonder what he wanted to ask. How do I sign up? Good on his mum though for being quick on it though. He was like right next to the horse. And if he doesn't speak English, he might not listen to the verbal instructions to get back. Okay, so here we are. It's reset, temperature device, and being replaced in the yard. Alright, so we haven't reached removal temps yet. Quite yet. So the two regular groups, big Chinese and other tour groups, haven't turned up today. Oh, actually, it doesn't really matter the details. I'm not moving the camera, but the boy that went right up to the horse and stood in the box has special needs, so it's understandable why he wasn't really. I was going to say not paying attention, but you know what I'm trying to say, folks. He wasn't doing it out of malice or trying to get a reaction or a video or whatever. It was an innocent mistake on his part, and his mum has just led him away now. He's having a bit of a meltdown. Hopefully he'll be alright. Tricky one though. Trooper doesn't want to upset anyone, especially if they're well intentioned, but at the same time the optics are bad if somebody's standing right there, pretty much close to touching the horse. We'll finish up the video at the other end in a few minutes. Brave young lady there on the left as well. Took a bit of convincing with her friends there, but she went up and she got over her fear. You could see how nervous she was. But yeah, we will, after these and the lady on the left, we'll go back and finish up at the other end. And also, he might turn up in the video actually, in which case we'll talk about his channel. A friend of mine might well be popping down for a bit of a chat about something controversial. Oh, that was interesting. You see that? He's actually got his like man bag under his t-shirt. Thinking like, how on earth is he pregnant? Yeah, man bag tucked inside his t-shirt. Troopers immediately on it though with the get back. Good that I didn't move, isn't it, so fast? And we caught that. Almost everyone else has been reasonably well behaved at this end today. Very curious. Okay. Thing is, I can't actually see because it's so bright where the video's at, time-wise. Let me see if I can get us, for a moment at least, out of the sun. So I've got no clue what time it says on the screen. 1 minute. Oh, this bro and his dog have just turned up. Let's hope the dog isn't going to cause a bit of an issue. I can't actually, you know what, let me just leave it running for a couple of minutes. Especially with Dogman turning up. Let's hope the dog is well behaved. Still not great for that to be happening. Okay, let's hope he's going to wander through and not let the dog annoy the horse. I thought it was 109, it's actually 106, so we've got a couple of minutes, give or take. It's actually the first time we've stood in this exact spot so far, right opposite the sign. Problem is, we'll end up probably with a lot of back of heads. Yeah, Olympus, guys, not a happy bunny. Ah, there you are. Look, that woke you up, didn't it? Cheeky. I think he's just hot and overwhelmed. And to be honest, I get it. Now he's actually posing for the tourists and their pictures. What a thoughtful horse. Ladies, you're looking the wrong way. Just about to finish up, people. Not a super active morning, but still our usual cast of eclectic and unusual characters. What's this bro doing? Oh, troopers that get outside the white box. In fact, look, I actually stopped us in exactly the right spot for that. Nice way to finish up, with Mr. Hilfiger getting told to move. He did so, to be fair. And he'll be one of the last. Yeah, very eclectic cast today, in all honesty. Numbers-wise, the least crowding, at least that couple of minutes aside, in weeks for a Friday. Maybe a lot of people thought, I'm not going to risk it being Friday the 13th. I wasn't sure actually if the officer was about to get in their picture as part of the group. Okay, so that, my dears, is that. Went by quick, didn't it? It's only 5 minutes of the changeover, so my timing is, even the officer's looking at his watch, is pretty much spot on for finishing up. I will be back in all likelihood tomorrow. This kid still doesn't get it. Look, he's right behind a flipping armed officer. Crazy, man. I mean, you'd think that you would kind of wake up a little bit and think, probably not too smart to walk up behind an officer with multiple weapons, a taser, and an assault rifle. But there we are. Anyway, LA girl, Sandra on her top, will be our final tourist. Now, bear in mind, guys, tomorrow the centre is pretty much closed, locked down for the King's birthday parade. There will not be a guard here, I believe, but I'll be out and about, probably. So we'll see what tomorrow brings when we get there. For the moment, from our sun-drenched and very hot horse guards. I'm out of here. Are we going to get a hat doffed? Would have been nice, but no dice. That's a pity. Anyway, people, I'll be back soon. Bye for now, guys. Oh, it's always told her off. Back soon.